Time on Extinction Curse. Our heroes arrive in the sleepy town of Aberton, ready to put on a big show for the resident. They perform in the town square and get the crowd excited, but not everything goes according to plan. Tom Bomb sees a specter watching him. A crazed priest crashes the party. Luckily, Arcadia was on hand to nurse the old man's injuries, and he and Misty brought the mood back up with a quick acrobatic flourish. Later, Kirito reads fortunes to one of the wealthy landowner's daughters, but falls into a haunting vision. After coming to his senses, he realizes he looks like he attacked the young woman. Seemingly smoothing things over, Kirito retires to her lap. However, this was only the beginning of the young circus's troubles. As they prepared for the show, the lights went down. The ringmaster breathed his last and fell to the ground dead. As the other members of the circus panicked, Zarlian rallied and reminded them of the waiting crowd, then sent out the clowns. Now, our heroes have a mystery to solve and a show to put on. Though their minds are filled with questions, one thing is clear. The show must go on.
Scoob, we got a mystery to solve.
Got a mystery to solve, gangs. Oops. Shut that shit off. All right. So, last time. What's that?
So I like the DBZ.
For real?
We always make the joke, so I just want to do a dumb recap like that. We always do it, so I just want to fill it in. Let me throw the ambiance in. So, yeah, the last time you guys were getting ready for circus, the lights came down, and then Byron just croaked. You were able to get a kind of a quick glance in. You know, River went over and tried to check on him, but he basically died in his arms. And he was able to see that he was purple and bloated, but past that, you know, there hasn't been enough time to really examine him because, as I said, you got a show to put on. So this is where we start. So you guys have to look at the circus show sheet. This is where we'll actually fill in the thing. So Zarlene comes up to you guys, and he says, "Look, we know that you're all part of kind of Myron's inner circle. I feel most of the members will trust your decisions on these things. Myron hadn't put most of the list together, so if we can help put the list together, let's do so now. The first thing we need to do is find another ringmaster. It can be either one of you or perhaps one of the other members. What do you think?"
Of course. I think we can easily find someone to procure the spot of the ringleader. Friends?
Out of character. Is anyone a bard?
Maggie.
Yeah.
I choose her.
Yeah, and if it's a PC, like obviously, you know, if you want to do it. But yeah, it's up to you guys if you want it to be one of you guys or one of the NPCs.
I'm fine either way. I can give it a shot. If that's
I think it'd be awesome if Misty does it.
I also vote for Misty.
Y'all are gonna have to remind me who's doing what when, so I can.
Oh, of course. So we got 2 for Misty. Anyone else?
Oh, I believe it. Misty would be a wonderful choice. Go, Misty.
Well, Misty, if you don't mind, no one else seems to be raising a fuss. Could you be the ringmaster for tonight?
I'll do my damnedest. No guarantees now.
Well, the first thing we need to do then is get the show list set up. So you look at the circus show sheet. You look at the top. You guys are Your circus is 1 prestige. You have 18 anticipation, and I'm starting you off with 3 excitement for your performances in the prologue. So how this works is you generate excitement through doing tricks when you're up on stage, and it works like a single round of combat. You can do 3 tricks, but they basically have map. It's -5 and then -10, or -4, -8 if it has the agile trait. So you generate excitement through the trick level, and to get a full payout, you have to match the excitement to the anticipation. If you don't match the crowd's anticipation, you don't get the full payout. Does that make sense?
So is it, so every time we do a performance, if we pass it, is it a certain, how many points is it?
It's based on the trick level. So right now you guys will be at level 1 for tricks.
So we'll only get 1 point.
1 point per trick, but you can do 3 tricks per act.
Oh shit.
But they count. It's like combat. You do it at map for each successive trick that you do.
So can we get more points for a critical?
So I don't believe a crit generates more points. It's actually kind of bad, if I remember right. In terms of because it makes the anticipation go up. Let me look here real quick. Let me pull up the. Thought I had it up, but the window closed. Yeah, crits will make the anticipation go up, but I don't think they generate more excitement. I might house rule that just because that seemed a little weird to me.
Okay.
But we'll see how it plays first.
So we already know who the opener is, and that's gonna be Axel and Tom Bomb.
Right. So.
Because I know they were doing a duo thing for the opener.
Yeah. So like the official name for what Axel will be is like co-star.
Right.
Yeah, but it's just assisting. It's just the same as assist.
Okay.
So it's no different functionally.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just have to meet the DC.
And then we chose the what's her name, Mordain, for the big number or the finale?
For the big number.
For the big number, and then I think the acrobatics should do the finale, right?
I'm gonna do both
Because I think
acrobats too.
Right. I feel I feel like the build up could be like part of the clowns. Jerking arse, This is out of character, essentially. I don't know if that's what y'all want to do.
Every circus I've been to, out of character, the clowns show up first.
So is that what the non-performers role are? Can that add to our points, Dimitri?
The non-performers.
Yeah, it still says PCs.
No, that's more like backstage stuff. So like if you were doing like pyrotechnics or some other kind of offstage thing, I believe that's what that refers to. Hold on, I'm looking right now.
Okay.
So that's what I remember reading.
Because
you can't perform in the show, but you can grant a bonus to parts of the performance.
Oh, that's dope. So Levi, you said you don't want to do the build up, because if you don't, I can do it with my siblings.
I think that makes more sense. I think.
Well,
I don't know how this would work in the game mechanics, but I'm kind of with Levi in my head. It's like we have these 4 acts, and then as we're switching out the acts, I, as the ringleader, can come in. Some of the clowns can come in between and kind of do like set changes or whatever, distract people while we're moving performers around. That's how
Right.
you've always kind of seen circuses run.
Right. I agree with it. I was just in the mechanics aspect of it,
Right.
of what he has. That's all I was trying to figure out.
Like the mechanics aspect, sending the clowns is something you would do if one of the tricks, if one of the performers failed their tricks. But like for flavor, we can absolutely have them coming out with you. That's how it is.
These are they're jinxing my rolls already.
So what you can do is maybe you can have Jack go out first, and then have Tom Bomb and Axel be one of the build-up acts. Because Tom Bomb and Axel would be one slot, and then someone else can fill the other slot.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
No, that works too. Like I'm cool with it. If everybody else is cool with it,
I'm okay with that. I'm not like a big performer. I'm just like, little performances here and there.
And that makes sense. Like you have the goofy ones come in as the opener to get people relaxed, and then you have like the more technical people which would be Tom Bomb and Axel, and then you get to the real good shit.
Aww.
Ooh, buddy.
Sorry, just looking for something real quick. Can't find the. Okay, so we're doing Jack first.
Yep. And you said that there could be people to assist in the performance with the others, like backstage and stuff. Is that how that was?
If they're non-performers, yeah, they can do. They can't be NPCs though. They have to be NPCs. If you're wanting to use your siblings, we can go.
Yeah, I want to do that to like help with the certain things.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. And they basically just let me see here. So where's it at? God damn it. Just had it. So they can help out in different ways. Yeah, so they can be like, and so the traits here I have are animal handler, backup clown, band leader, carnival barker, clown coordinator, costumer, lighting, medic, pyrotechnic, and security guard.
Who's the backup clown? Which one did you choose?
What's that?
Oh, are you talking about the circus show sheet or?
Oh, no, those are the roles that the non-performers can be. Or we can make one up. So Act 2 is Tom Bomb and Axel.
Oh yeah, number 4 can be a backup clown.
So who's the second part of Act 2? And remember, there's also the NPCs performers as well if you want to use them.
Oh, so Axel and Tom Bomb are the first performers for Act 2?
Yes, they take up one slot because Axel's technically the co-star.
Oh, then I can do that one for the second one with my siblings.
Okay. What's this? Oh, you're right. Okay. Are you filling it in, Mo?
Oh, I can be, yeah.
Because I was filling it in and then it changed, so I didn't know who was doing it.
Oh, I wasn't even in it. I'm sorry.
I had it open, then figured out you did, so I closed it.
Oh, was it
Oh,
you
I
next?
I was just reading it. Sorry, that might have been me.
Oh,
My
no
bad.
worries.
Yeah.
Well,
We all
someone had put in,
fucking up.
someone
I'm
had
gonna
put in
step out.
Mix and Sibs. So I
That
was,
was me. I was trying to make sure I had notes if I'm supposed to be the ringmaster, but you
Yep,
probably are making
that's-
better notes, so.
oh, no
That's
worries.
all
I was
Maggie.
just filling it in. Just Jack is the opener. Mix and Sibs. Tom Bomb. Axel. Name is number. So yeah, we got 3 slots for Act 4. So if Misty and Arcadia were gonna do their bout together, one would be the co-star, or you could just do a separate act if you just want to have the time to shine by yourself.
What y'all trying to do?
So how many acts do we have to fill? 4?
4.
3, and and Act 4 has 3 performers. So you got 3 slots to fill.
Act 4
great.
is supposed to be me, Maggie, and who?
Well, it depends. If you and Maggie are going to do a single act, one of you would just be the co-star, so it would only take up 1 slot. But if you do your acts separately, then it'd be 2, and then you have 1 slot left. So I'm just saying, which one do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to perform separately or together?
I'm
Let's
fine
do-
either way.
Let's do separately just to fill out the.
I was gonna
Acts
say,
more.
could they do a performance together and then one of them solo acrobats for like the second act of it?
Say that again.
Could they do like a duo like act on the first part and then one of them do a solo to fill in for the second, and then we'd have to find one more performer for the third?
I don't think so. I think yeah. If you're locked into one slot, because you're basically one of the rings
Yeah.
performing. So those are the slots. So if you're locked in one, they're all happening at the same time, is what's happening. So act 4, these 3 performers will be doing their things at the same time.
Oh damn.
So basically, we want 1 for 1. So 1 for 1. So because if they're acting at the same time, they can do like unison things, but it's their own performance.
Right.
say.
They wouldn't be doing their combined act though.
Right. And then that means we only have to worry about 1 more slot, which can be something like Travis's character can do.
Like Travis, you said that you don't actually perform in the Big Ten. You do yourself.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
I
It
can
would
easily
be-
do use one of my siblings for the last one.
I feel
hold
like it would be easier if I went and I don't want to kick Maggie out of it if she wants to do it, but it seems like it'd be easier if, since I wasn't a main act to begin with, if I went to be like ringleader person and she could focus on doing acrobatic shit still. But that would mean I
That's
would have to
fine,
do a
too.
lot of talking this session, which
That's what I'm saying. It's up to you. I
don't
know you're
know.
recovering
yeah.
from bronchitis, so that's
I
there's
mean,
a lot of talking, man. Are you sure?
it depends. Like, so if I can have breaks in between to like cough and shit, like I'm good. But
Yeah, you're good. You're gonna have quite a bit of time between.
I was about to say, who the fuck is this on our feed?
yeah,
With this weird ass voice.
it's your boy.
Yeah, but that's I mean, that's what everyone's cool with, you know.
I
And
know,
again, remember
I know Kirito as a character would try to fall in that slot at like ASAP. He'd be like, "Oh, more famous shit? Yeah, let's do it." But
Oh, for sure. You know, he's got that flamboyant charm that Myron had. You know,
yeah, exactly.
I'm all right with it if Maggie's good with it. If she wants to relieve that duty.
Because
I
then
know y'all are gonna be real sad not to hear my British, Scottish, Australian can't pick accent, but
I
I
was
can make that sacrifice.
I'm sure we'll still hear
it.
So I mean, and you guys have a ton of the other performers if you want to grab one of them.
because we had the
Yeah,
two
fuck them.
people
This
that
is our
were we had the two people that were wanting to be the first performers, right? Like, so there's 2 acts already.
Yeah, that's Axel and Tom Bomb.
I thought it was Axel and then the diva chick. There's a different
Yeah,
lady.
She's the big act.
You know
Yeah,
what?
because-
That actually makes it a little bit easier because if we want, Kyle can be the opener,
Yeah.
or not the opener, the build up. I can be one of the other build ups, and then we can put Axel back for the finale because that's something he
No,
wanted,
that's-
right?
No. Axel wanted to open. The chick, Moraine, whatever her name was, wanted to be Act 3, basically. The build.
And that's what,
for the
yeah,
big act.
we gave her that.
Right.
So then we need what, an act 2 and act 4 or some shit?
No, if you look at
We
that,
need-
you only need 3. You need 3 performers.
Oh, okay.
So
You
me
got 2
and
slots.
Calvin are gonna be our own individual. Is there anybody else who does acrobatics that we could throw in there, or is there like an animal person in the NPCs? I guess I didn't do a good job of looking at who we have options.
As far as animal people go, you have Eliza the snake charmer. Is kind of the only animal person.
That could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let me just read you. Let me just show you the people you got here that you can use. So you got Eliza. You've got the Flamboni sisters. They're like fire jugglers and fire eaters and
Well,
breathers.
that's
so
cool
cool.
too.
Yeah.
You've got the Featherfall 5 over here. They are acrobats. They do kind of tie ropes, above the ring. You've got the Dwarven Thrower brothers who are also acrobats. They toss each other around, style acrobatics.
Who already is excited for the firebenders?
Yeah, I like the firebenders.
I think the firebenders with the acrobats, with the 2 acrobats, would be dope.
I like the
Okay, you
5
wanna-
as well. I'm good with a lot of options, to be honest.
That'd be my vote. The Firebenders. Let them end the show.
So you want the Flamboni sisters?
Yeah,
Or
they
the,
even got cool fucking names. I click on them and see what they look. I can't even see what they look like.
here, I'll put them up for you. See?
I don't see shit.
No, sorry, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say, "See, here it is." I don't know why I heard like the whole thing. Oh hell
No,
yeah!
and Padme.
Oh, yeah, I like. I like both of them.
I feel like we're thirsty for every person in this game.
No, y'all are thirsty. I'm just saying they look cool.
Oh, okay.
Totally different, man.
Yeah.
They haven't showed up on my screen. I can't see them. Okay.
Isn't there a third one?
No, it's just 2.
Okay.
Just 2 sisters.
Who's this other one like right below the token?
That's the
That's
snake
Eliza.
person.
What's she look like? Pull her up for me. Now I'm being thirsty.
Mhm.
I do.
See,
the way she
Kimo
posed.
got what I was going there.
Yeah, I like the way she posing. Oh yeah.
And that V
Oh,
or whatever in
yeah.
the background.
What's that?
I like her big snake.
Yeah.
She has a big snake.
She got a big one. She know how to tame it.
Okay. Let's see. I think that is So okay. So
Does
Boy,
that
you
fill
got
all the slots?
that's all the slots filled. So now it's actually crafting your trick, and like it's
Oh.
so you can have as many tricks as you want. you're just it just basically it's this is this trick's name. This is what it is. This is what it does. You describe it. Give it a name, and you can when you're doing your performance. God damn it! It fucking erased everything again. When you're doing your performance, you can do that trick. 3 times, or you can have 3 separate tricks to do through each action. They'll still have the map, but it's just you doing different shit during your performance. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I would choose 3. I would choose 3 traits that I want to use for
No,
each.
you would
Okay.
choose 1 trait per trick. You'll be able to
Yeah.
have,
Okay.
you'll be able to have more traits later as you guys level up. But right now it's just 1 trick per trait, and I believe it sets the DC when you choose it for the trick. I think.
Okay. So like if one of my tricks would be dance, one of them would be musical, and then one of them would be prop, and then those will be
Correct.
my each tricks of the trade, and then like later on, once we get like better at it, I can add another one to each.
That's right.
Cool. I like that. That's pretty much. I was just mapping out mine for you.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Everything erased again, so I got to put it in again.
Do you want us to put our tricks on our character sheets?
Yeah. If you like put it in the back, be easier for yourselves to remember as well. What you got going down.
All right, now maybe I missed it because I'm not that good at focusing, but am I just making these basic tricks up, or am I supposed to be finding them somewhere?
In the journal, there should be what is it under?
Trick traits.
Trick traits.
Okay.
So you're going to choose one of those traits, and that's going to be the thing you roll when you're doing your trick.
Okay. I was about to make some shit up.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's pretty much what you gotta be doing with your stuff. You just
Like if nothing there matches kind of what you have in mind, like we can just make something up and put make a trait up and attach it a roll to it.
Oh, a nature check? Oh. Oh no.
Hey Dimitri, I'm assuming is dance either acrobatics or performance?
I think it's performance. Let me. The trick involves dancing, circumstances, bonuses. It doesn't actually say.
Does it are those 2 adequate for you?
Yeah, performance would be fine for me.
Okay. You're the man.
Actually, I gotta.
Why is it if I want to do magic and animal in an act?
If you want to do magic and animal,
Yeah, so basically, kind of pulling the rabbit out of the hat, making Fala appear out of my sleeve, like with the burst of, like with the fire coming out as well.
maybe Beast Arcana.
Beast Arcana.
If you're relying on Fala for that one.
Yeah. I was actually gonna rely on her for 2 because one of the other ones I was gonna do was the name of the trick is "Where's My Queen of Hearts?"
Okay.
And basically, what I was gonna do is have the whole deck of cards go out to the crowd, and they can go through it, pick the card they want, and then I was gonna have Fala go out, sneak around, do her little stealthiness, see which one has the Queen of Hearts, report back to me, and then I call them out.
I would say since that involves the audience, I would say it would be audience society.
Okay. Ooh, I got 2 tricks so far.
I want to make sure I couldn't see anyone. I was doing the stage thing. So make sure shit's working. Me. There we go.
Well, I guess this is why I'm the opening act.
Yeah.
I have a 4 in nature and a 4 in society.
Oh no.
That's it's
Well,
okay.
the bar will be set low.
It's
You got a
okay.
coaster, right?
I'm okay with that for right now though, because
You got a coaster though, so he might help you out.
that is true. Well, I guess my question is, who's doing the main act for this, him or me? And do I have to figure out his act as well? Like,
So you're going to be the main act, and he's the co-star.
okay,
So he's just going to basically be doing an aid role.
okay.
He'll have to meet the DC for whatever trick.
Well, I know. You had mentioned something about he wants to do like something with making animals appear, like that's his thing.
Right, that's his whole act.
For his, if since he's gonna be like a co-star, maybe he could help me bring out animals. Could I do it that way then?
Say that again.
So like, since he wants to do the animal trick, and since I'm like the main act, is he gonna do that animal trick, or am I gonna do it for him?
You would like he's doing his, like we're gonna say it's basically you guys performing at the same time and you're like in sync. If it goes off, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I swear I saw how to set the DC and I cannot find it again.
All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I just gotta hold my breath. Baby.
First level DCs are always usually start at like 15.
Oh yeah, because it's core rulebook.
Yeah, it's standard based off a level, so you can do like they also say it could be like 10 plus the level of the party, the average party level.
Right,
And then
well, it's based on difficulty, right? How much you modify it.
Right, and then you can change the difficulty based off of like, is it a trained skill, master, blah blah blah, things like that, or easy hard. But the easy hard stuff it goes up by like 2. So hard is like +2, very hard is +4.
Sorry, I'm just I'm having to find some quick.
All good.
Jack. So you guys are at level 2. Okay, cool. Track.
Oh shit. Props.
Jack,
You're
there's your. Since you're first up, you got your tricks ready.
yes.
What do you got?
So my first trick, instead of me like coming out riding on the back of Ars, I want Ars like riding on my back. So I wanted to do like an athletics check.
Okay.
Like I come out there with the donkey on my back, like it's kind of funny to me. I don't know about everybody else.
Whatever, man. Are you gonna make the same noise as a donkey would too?
Yeah. I come out like braying like a donkey. Yeah.
Cool,
That
cool.
was pretty good.
That was actually pretty good. Oh, sorry. I wasn't actually going yet. My bad. I was just seeing what you had.
Damn,
But
that was a good roll too.
we'll use that roll though. That's a good roll.
We'll take that man's good
We'll
roll.
take the roll. I'm not gonna let that. I'm not gonna scare you out of that roll.
Hey, between the donkey sound and the road, that was spot on.
Right.
For real, for real.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you guys get the show together. Darling says, "Well, all right then, Kirito, it's on you. The clowns are about done. The crowd is ready and waiting. You'll give them what you got. You'll be introducing Jack first."
Okay, okay. So I take a little moment to myself, get pumped up because I'm like, damn, my time is finally here. Like I've waited for this my whole life, and it just stumbled into my lap.
One
Like,
shot.
I
one
was
opportunity.
meant for this. I knew it. One sec.
No worries.
So, if Jack is ready and the clowns are done, then I'm gonna like head out into the opening, I guess.
Where are you?
I'm ready.
I am.
Yeah, you want to throw yourself in the center stage there, Kirito?
Where is
I don't know where you are.
stage? I'm the guy moving.
Oh, there you go.
I'm guessing this is center stage.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, there's so many people. I'm so nervous. So I'd like to walk out and I want to cast like prestidigitation or however the fuck you say that shit. A bunch and just do like red fireworks surrounding me as I walk out there. Kind of like was it Durmstrang or whatever, the dudes from in Hogwarts? Not Hogwarts, but Harry
It was
Potter.
Armstrong. Yeah.
Yeah, so you know when they're like stamping their staff and all the little fire shit. So I want like that to be happening, but just like in my footsteps, you know. So
Okay.
I'm like walking out in sparks and shit. I
Yeah,
come
roll, I
out
think
to-
that you're able to do that pretty easily.
Yeah. So I walk out and I like, present my hand from the
Crowd's
left to
loving
the
that, by
right.
the way. They're going nuts for that already.
Sorry, say it again.
Said the crowd's going nuts for that already. That's a nice little bit of showmanship.
Oh hell yeah. So like, and then I'll motion my hand from left to right to like everyone in the stands, and this circus is called the Circus of Wayward Wanders, right? Like I'm not just making
Yes,
that
sir.
up.
No,
Okay.
that's
I
it.
wanted to make
That's it.
sure that that's what it was. So I'm like, thank you for coming to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Thank you so much for having so much patience. We will now begin with the show. Our first act will be Jack. Please enjoy. And then I just want to do a little bullshit like tumble away because I'm not too bad at acrobatics myself. So I'm going to try to tumble back and make a large burst of bullshit fireworks.
Yeah, absolutely.
YOLO.
YOLO. Yeah, absolutely. You bring Jack on with a nice little flourish. And these folks are ready for a show, man. They're pumped up already.
Did that gain us a excitement point?
You know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and give that to you. So Jack, yeah, you come out with arse on your back, right?
Yeah.
You're still going, yaw. And already folks are digging, all loving it. Crowd is losing it. What do you do when you get to the center stage?
So when I get to the center stage, it's like me and Ars are kind of looking at each other like, oh, wait a minute, they got this all backwards. So like I saddle him up real quick, and then I jump onto his back, and then like try to ride the saddle, but the saddle isn't seated right, so I sink underneath Ars. So I'm like underneath Ars as he's like walking around and like kind of prancing.
Head dragging on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. So what trait are you going with for that one?
I'm gonna go with nature because it's like animal handling.
Okay. And that's going to be at -5.
All right.
With a 16 DC. That's where you're going.
Here's looking at you, kid. So I just set the modifier to -5, or
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Or we can just subtract it ourselves.
yeah, I'll just roll it and we'll subtract it later. Oh shit!
The size.
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay. All right.
Much better, much better.
Yeah. That's 19. Yeah, absolutely. Dragging your head along. Jack Arse makes a full circle in the ring, showing you off to everyone in the stands. You're getting a uproarious laughter out of the crowd. You can sign off there, or you can go for the -10 roll.
I will call it there. I know when my goose is cooked.
Fair enough. You prance, you write yourself back onto Arse, and you prance back out. The clowns come out for a little bit of the show. You get a massive applause as you come back in backstage.
I can't grab the arse.
You don't have.
Can somebody grab my arse? I can't see it anymore.
Oh, okay, because. Bring it back. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Let's see. So the I'm sorry. So actually, so as you were out there performing, Jack, for the folks that are backstage, who was nearest up to the curtain and watching?
I would say I was definitely at the curtain. Like right now, I've got my token on the other side, so I can see that, and the
Sure.
stream can see that. But I would say I'm like right behind the curtain for sure.
I see Nix and Tom.
Nix is up there because Nix is
Tom
trying
Bomb.
to study people.
Tom and Axel will probably be up there since we're getting ready to go on.
Yeah, Nix and Nix, Kirito, and Tom Bomb. Make a perception. Solid. Yeah, so it was solid. You notice off to the left in the crowd while Jack is doing his performance. You see like this trio of dudes are kind of like roughhousing and visibly annoying the people around them. You see them off to on this side. They're starting. you can actually kind of hear them a little bit screaming out, like, oh, which one of these monks is gonna die? Is it gonna be is Misty gonna fall off of the rope there and crack her neck, or is Arcadia gonna snap his leg?
Is there a possibility like Nyx and their siblings can like go over there and silently like snuff them out and then pull them under the seats?
You can attempt that, but if you are seen doing that, it's going to reduce excitement.
Just let it ride out.
Just let it ride out. That's the first act.
Okay.
So you guys are just gonna let them do what they do? Just keep streaming?
I'm gonna keep an eye on them, but yeah. If
Oh.
there's-
How about this? Is there a possibility like we can get Jack and Ars to like go over there and make fun of him?
Start a little comedy. If you do that, you're gonna start a fight.
Like a little comedy bit, so everybody sees them they're like Jack Ars can go out there and be like, "Huh, I guess I'm not the only Ars here," and then like the light beams down on him. I don't know.
That's interesting. I like it.
I love it.
You'll have to. How are you gonna relay this to Jack while he's? Because let's say right now, sorry, Jack, I'm gonna put you back on in the center ring.
Oh, I got it. She's gonna like tumble out, and then be like, "Haha, look there, Ars. There's more Arses out there in the world," and then like the things go over there.
Okay,
And
so we're rewinding time a little bit. Jack is his head's on the ground. He's about at the southern portion of the ring. Next, you're gonna try and tumble out there to him.
Yeah, I like. Regardless if she, I feel like if I roll well, it's like a really good tumble, and then it's like da, and then if she fails it's kind of like, and she's like one of the clowns. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Go ahead.
Some slapstick shit. I don't know.
So would that involve deception check if you roll bad?
Oh, I can roll a deception check if you want me to.
I meant to do that.
You can re-roll with -5.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. Or no, fuck that. I'm a hero point it. I don't know. I want this shit to work.
Okay, up to you.
And then with that, actually, I'm also gonna do my nanite surge for today.
Okay.
So I'll get a
Is that once a
+2.
day? Or once an encounter?
I think it's. Let me look. Let me pull it up for you. Nanite surge is once per hour, actually. So that's even better.
Nice.
That's even better. What did I say? Acrobatics.
Yes.
Okay. And then circumstance +2. Ooh. There we go. See what we fucking get.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
Like, ba-dum. Look, Ars, you got siblings.
Yeah, and Jack, it's not hard for you to see where Nyx is pointing. You can see that they're still jeering and John, but
yeah, and then like the lights pull on them.
yeah, you got some of the backstage folks are able to pin the lights right on those guys, and then they're like, what, you what?
So I want to like ride over on the back of the, like I'm on the underside of Ars, but like when I get over there to him, I do a like reverse tumble roll, and then I want to take clown noses and put them on each of their noses and like honk them like.
Okay. Roll a diplomacy check.
Who's gonna fight a clown?
When would it?
I hate clowns.
Fuck yeah.
That's not gonna do it though.
Fuck the duck.
You put the clown noses on them, and they bat your hand away and say, "F off, mug. We ain't having any of your business here." You're a sad clown and I'm not laughing. What do you do?
I'll honk my own clown nose and then like do a very like sad like overly pantomimed like sadness, and just kind of like have Ars like drag me by the back of my pants away from him.
Copy that.
Beautiful.
Roll what did you use for your initial trick? Nature.
Yeah, nature for dealing with Ars most of the time.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another nature check. So yeah, you're easily able to pull that off. The crowd is definitely on your side for it, and they kind of crowd around the ruffians. They don't shut up, but they get quieter.
That's
Well,
cool.
that's good news.
Whatever we did probably helped the performances though, so I'm pretty cool with it.
And so then, yeah, that goes after. So you're fast forwarding back to now. It is, I believe, Nyx and her siblings, as well as Tom Bomb and Axel. Kirito, it is on you again, sir.
Alright, so I'm gonna walk out, and this time I'm gonna have like a red pong thing above my head. So there's like the ball going back and forth between the two bars, just for lulz. And when I go out, I'm like, that was Jack and Ars, give him a hand, give him a hand.
Big old round of applause is going around.
And then it's Nyx and who next?
Nyx and Tom Bomb and Axel. So I guess, Nyx is introduced as Nyx is Yggdrasila, and Tom Bomb is the Great Obus, and Axel is Axel the Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
I'll put him in the chat.
Oh, so we're all going at the same time, correct?
Exactly.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. All right.
Before we head out, as soon as we start heading out, I give Follow the command to go ahead and get set up, get ready to get into the crowd. So that way, as soon as I get that deck of cards out there, so he's already in place.
And I apologize, Kirito. I'm going to upstage you real quick, because as you get ready to go up, Tom Bomb, you see Axel is completely frozen, like he's not moving.
Oh no.
Somebody get Ars to kick him.
He's like he kind of like you see him shaking super hard, and he looks at you, Tom Bomb, and says, I can't do it. I can't do it. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna try to literally talk to him like crap, I already forgot his name. The guy that just died.
Oh, Myron.
Myron
That's
always
you.
used to talk to me because when before I came over, I never did tricks like on the stage at all. Like I'd only do like side gigs for the mistress on the street to gain money for her.
Right.
So when I came over, he literally sat me down, gave me Fallout to help me, kind of, talked me into it. I kind of want to do what he did for me to Axel to see if that works in any way for at least one act.
What are you gonna say to him?
I'm just gonna say, Axel, it's fine. This is your first time. You have to be able to calm down, take a breath. It's sad that crap, I forgot his name again.
Myron.
My man.
Myron is dead, and I want to bring Fala out to Axel, like before I send her out on her way, like bring her out onto my hand and show him, like, Myron gave me Fala, like he wants this show to go on, regardless of what happened. We have to do this show. You're going to do your act. You're going to be amazing because Myron's going to be watching you. And we're going to do great. I
Nice,
mean,
nice.
you are amazing, are you not, Axel?
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy check. Oh, solid, solid. Yeah, he kind of like slaps his cheeks a little bit. He goes, "Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. I got this one chance. Byron gave me this chance. I won't waste. I won't spit on his memory by wasting it. Let's go,
I want
Tom.
Paula. I want Paula really quick to jump out of my hand, jump onto his shoulder, and give him a kiss, like a kiss for good luck.
Oh yeah, you got him ready. You got him pumped up and ready to go. So Kirito, it is on you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. And for Act 2, we have Nixus Yggdrasila. And I'm hoping she'll come out, and then I'll do the next one.
Sure. Nixus, how do you come out?
All right, so Nixus comes out. We've all seen Coming to America, right?
It's been a long time, so
Like the scene where he's being introduced to his new his future wife, and like all the dancers come out and different like style of dancing and stuff. Yeah, that's what Nixus and their siblings do.
is it numbers 3 through 7 that are coming with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus Baby Doll. So like the way that Nixus dance with Baby Doll, it's kind of like a duo kind of thing. So they're the highlight while the siblings are behind doing like the other things.
Back
The
up
extras.
extras.
Correct.
Which ring are you going in?
I kind of want to like start it off to where it's like I don't know if this is like over pushing it, but it like they'll kind of like dance and start at the far right and then move their way across so that they highlight the different dances and things like that, and then like just stay in probably like the left one.
Oh, okay, so
Or they can do like a start dance in the middle, and then whenever Travis's character like introduces them, they kind of have like a dance to like bring them out onto the ring or some shit like that.
bring
Either
out
or.
Tom Bomb and Axel.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, it's up to y'all.
I don't know. I was just throwing out some flair. Or I could just stay in my lane.
It's up between you.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear any of that because I was in my own head thinking about how I was gonna come out. Like, okay, I'm gonna somehow how we were gonna come out. So basically, we were gonna do our first act as we were coming out. We were gonna have the animals come out like with the pyro coming out of our hands, you know, like we practiced. And then when the birds get to a certain point in the crowd, they're not gonna blow up, but they're gonna just like disintegrate into like into cards, and then the cards are gonna fall down, and that's where the deck of cards comes into play, and that's where I find the Queen of Hearts later on in the final act.
Okay, interesting.
You know, Dimitri, I'm gonna be an ass. I'm just gonna take the middle stage.
Okay.
You can take the middle stage, that's fine.
And then like the two card players take the end stages and stuff like that. Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh god damn it! Baby Doll's hidden in the darkness. Can you grab her?
We keep losing people to the darkness.
Yeah.
So Kirito brings on Nixus Yggdrasila.
And do I say like Nixus said her sisters, or how are we? Or are you guys all just one?
The stage name that I was given was Nixus Yggdrasila.
There we go.
Yeah, because that's the group, the collective mind.
That's all good.
You're not the Puppet Clan Masters?
No, sir. I don't like the way that was said.
And
so
next, we have
so
the
you're-
great Obus.
He's coming out with absolutely amazing.
with Axel the Amazing.
Cannot bring out Axel though.
And he comes out with you and he just screams, "Amazing!"
And then
And he goes to
obviously,
the same
Kirito's
ring?
gonna sidle in between these two
Yeah, because
women right here.
they're technically co-stars, so they would be performing together.
Gotcha.
so what do I need to all roll for that as my first act coming out?
So it would be whatever that first, whatever you had labeled as for your first trick.
I think I did society because it was together.
Yep, that's it. So yeah, that's a solid intro. You know, you guys have the pyro going, the cards fly out, the bird, or they come out with on the birds, and the birds drop them. It's crowds catching them, loving it. Nixus, when you come out, what exactly? I apologize, I forgot. What did you do when you came out?
The dancing.
Okay,
Like Nixus, they're basically doing like the Coming to America dance and stuff like that.
right. Did you roll it?
I rolled an 18.
Oh, that was you. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was Tom Bomb. Yeah, Tom Bomb, go ahead and roll that society check. My bad. I gotta redo yours next. Yeah, the next view. When you came out, the crowd was going wild for it. Excuse me. And they started, as the music was going, clapping along with your timing.
Minus.
Cool.
Tom Bomb, that's not gonna do. Are you using a hero point, or what are you doing?
The first one was on follow, so it was a -4 because I accidentally had her clicked, and then when I clicked on Tom Bomb, it's an 11. So I want to use a hero point.
Okay.
Were you trying to have it on follow?
No, I wasn't. I forgot I had moved her over. She's over in the crowd.
So wouldn't it have just been an 18?
Yeah, it looks like it would have been. Basically, you got.
It would have. It
He
would have been an
re-rolled
18.
it and
Yeah.
got himself an
I re-rolled this, got my 18 anyway.
I know.
So-
I'm just saying. I don't want you to use the hero point. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm making the
I
argument.
mean, that's all. That's all to D.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you would have. We'll go with that. So you can save your hero. Yeah. So yeah, like I said before, the trick goes off without a hitch. Actually, I forgot to roll for Axel to do it, but since it's a success, you're good to go. Yeah. So now Nick's. So yeah, that's your initial performance, and your dance is technically your trick. So you have both accumulated 2 excitement points. You can keep going for another trick, or you can call it there.
Can I highlight one of my other siblings and like have them come to the state? Like, regardless, we're a collective, so can I just use one of them as like the highlight for their like intro piece? I guess.
Sure. It would
Cool.
still be at the -5, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm cool with the -5 and everything. I just wanted to know if I could use my siblings as well, because if I can, I'm about to get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
How do I make it -5? Never mind. Got it. Poop.
It's not gonna go. Yeah, they start to kind of like their movements are just a little too robotic as they come forward, and like the crowd is still pretty jazzed up, but it's not really doing anything for the crowd as they move.
Cool.
Tom Bomb, you can pack it in, or you can go for a second trick. What are you gonna do?
I'm honestly thinking about going for a second trick because the third trick has to do with me finding the Queen of Hearts, and I want to give Fala enough time to get around the crowd and get back to me.
Now remember, the second trick is at -5, and the last one's at -10.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I failed.
Um. Well, I mean, could I roll something to see if Fala has already found the card and has came back to me?
Um,
Or would
Sure.
that do if you or I could just do that as my second act, and if she's not there, maybe I just randomly pick somebody and hope for the best.
yeah, we can say it's incorporated into your act for the
Okay.
second roll, like whatever you're doing, because you're doing sleight of hand, right?
Basically, yeah.
And so you're as you're doing your act, you're actually searching the crowd for Fala. So what are you doing to mask your search for the crowd?
Entertaining the crowd with little magic tricks of like magic missiles going into the air and like hitting each other and bursting into flames in the air while Axel is doing his little tricks of making animals reappear and disappear.
Okay, let me roll for Axel first.
Like he starts off with like small animals and kind of gets bigger. He doesn't probably get anything bigger than we'll say a dog, since he's still minor.
We'll roll his. He does not. He is not able to help. His he's trying to pull off the tricks with his birds. He's trying to get the birds to come back to him, but they seem real like sluggish, and not responsive to him. And the distraction is kind of just like you're used to working alone, so it's a little distracting. But go ahead and roll. So for this, it would be a magical trait. Would you say?
In a way, yeah.
Because you say you're using like a magic missile, so that will use a spell slot.
Yeah.
So I think you actually do have to like make it a. I think you have to actually make an attack roll with it. Magic missile automatically hits, so I don't know how the fuck that works.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll just go with what magic missile does. It works. Automatically hits, so it's doing what it does. So you're able to spot fall.
Or if you want, I could do like produce flame.
I'm fine with magic missile. That's
Okay. I won't do that again for next time, so it's not too OP.
for sure. Yeah. So yeah, the trick is able to mask your search a little bit, and you're able to spot Fala in the crowd. But actually, still go ahead and roll a audience, roll a society check, just so we have a check for this slot. Oof, you can re-roll at -5, but it would be a total of -10.
Nope. I'll take my luck and hopefully she's correct, or I actually spotted her and not something that looked like her.
Okay. Yeah. No. The crowd is pretty distracted by these birds that aren't moving anywhere. And so Nyx, are you packing it in? Are you gonna go?
Oh, yeah,
for
Nyx.
one more?
Yeah, Nixus is packing it in.
Packing it in.
We're not-
Copy.
Yeah, we're not gonna take that rando.
Tom Bomb, you gonna try to finish it out with this with Fala, or are you gonna pack it in?
Me and Axel, we kind of worked on a little signal that we give each other a little nod to know, like, hey, let's go ahead, pack it in, and get off. So we slowly start packing away. I'm just slowly, trying to do little magic tricks here and there, just trying to keep them entertained, but they're kind of still, like, eh. So I'm just like, okay, I'm out.
Absolutely, yeah. You guys are you guys, the both of y'all, your groups do your flourish. You take a bow. You get you still get a big applause. Folks still love the show. and you make your way backstage. Don't move your people yet, though, because we're gonna go forward in time a bit, or back in time a little bit, and to the people backstage. So this is during their performance. So during the performance, people backstage, is anyone actually trying to like investigate what happened with Myron?
Yeah, I wanted to. That's what we originally talked about last time.
Yeah, I'd like to take a medicine check.
Sure. Sorry if I wasn't clear. If you're backstage, yeah, you can. While the performers are doing their thing, you can absolutely check. So who's checking?
I'd like to roll a medicine, see if we can discern which snake gave him the poison.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and actually make a nature check.
All right. Shit.
Hold on. I think that might be enough. Yeah, that's actually on the money. So you, Jack, as you're kind of going over Myron's body, you see that he's all swelled up. His skin is purple, and you realize that this kind of like the snakes bit him a bunch of times. Like they were really going at him, and it's weird. Like it's weird that he didn't feel it. But you know that this kind of like vicious and repeated attack is not characteristic of like normal vipers. You're pretty sure that they either had to be controlled or coerced, because that's not what like snakes do. Like if they were scared, they would bite or flee. They wouldn't keep biting.
We do have a snake charmer amongst us, right?
You do. Eliza is a snake charmer. While you're
on my list.
While you're there, Jack, make a perception check. Well, perception or survival, whichever one works for you.
Nah, they're both about the same. But cheeks.
Oh my goodness. You can re-roll that -5.
I go from 19 to 1. That hurt my feelings. Like, damn, 3D roller, you done messed this up.
Yeah, I'll roll it again with a -5.
Oof.
Not much better.
Not much better. Yeah, you're trying to. You're looking around to see if you can spot anything else, but nothing else really came to mind.
I'm too focused on the task at hand.
Anyone else examining
So
the area?
what I had said the last time was, can I like try to roll a survival check to see like if I see any footprints or anything from?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's a solid roll. So yeah, as you're kind of peering around, you see a lot of tiny prints, and you kind of end up discerning that they're rat tracks. And it's like not like one or two, like it's a horde of rats that were in this general area, and they kind of disappear back through the back portion of the tent. That's and that's all you see from that. You know that itself is pretty unusual behavior for rats. They don't really behave like
Share that information with Mistletoe.
You said
Kinda
mistletoe?
Ain't that her name?
Misty Mistopheles.
What is it?
He put Misty and Kirito together. Kirito.
Her full name is Misty Mistopheles, but
Mistopheles.
Mistletoe.
I didn't have it pulled
that
up.
too.
I went with the name.
I like it. All right. Is there a way that we can like check where the rats were going to see if they're?
Well, as far as you know, like they went out behind the tent to where the circus camp is. That's as much as can be discerned from right here. But as you're doing that, the performers on stage finish up and end up coming backstage. Just gonna move you guys backstage, and the big number is up to go. Kirito, Bourdain the magician.
Yeah, so when the performance was happening, I sat down in between these two young ladies.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, was hanging out there. So once the act 2 is done, I get out from there, come back to the stage. And you said it's Mordain?
Yes, Bourdain the magician.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was Act 2, but for now, the big Act 3, Mordain the magician. Magician, not the mortician. And I leave.
Who the hell did I hit her? Yeah, so Bourdain goes out. Hod pushes out a big ass water tank, holding like a bunch of chains and locks, and stand by because I can't find who these two are. There we go. And she, is building up the crowd, and gets herself all locked up in a straitjacket, kind of a straitjacket kind of a thing, and locks up the chains, and dives into the tank. And then she will try to, for her first trick, she will try to she'll try to get out of the locks on her person.
Nice fucking roll.
So yeah, she kind of like swims around, does a little like almost dancing kind of style in the like synchronized swimmer style in the water, and she bursts free from the jacket. Crowd is loving it. She then attempts to unlock the chains on her feet. -5.
Does that first one count as a crit, D?
Oh shit, it does actually.
You said there was something interesting that happened with crits.
Well, they're kind of I don't know that they're really that great because like the anticipation goes up. It jazzes the crowd so hard that the anticipation rises, but it doesn't give extra excitement points. So I think I'm gonna rule it does, just because that seems a little unfair. So I think you guys are at 11 right now out of 19 excitement. And so yeah, she's not able to get the chain out from. She's not able to unlock the chain, so she tries to play it off, and then tries to undo the hatch. Go for it. Doesn't make it. Not able to do it. So Hod kind of does a little bit of showmanship, like covers for her inability to undo it. They do their demount and come back backstage. So while they were performing, one of the Nick's one of the number who was it? Number 11 comes up to you and says, number 11, I have heard complaints on the northeast corner. Snakes in stands.
Oh, then we must find out, and we must ask. What is the snake charmer's name?
Eliza.
We must find Eliza. She could potentially help us. Come, brother.
Yeah, you guys
And-
go over to Eliza, and she's actually over by her cages.
Excuse me, Miss Eliza. There seems to be some wild snakes in the stands.
Oh my!
Can
Well,
you offer us some assistance, please?
I can certainly do what I can. What do you need me to do?
If we have any extra cages, my siblings and I could be useful for you to guide them into the cages, please.
As they are wild snakes, I think they would prefer to be free. I would advise that you, if you can, shoo them just shoo them away from the stand. In cages, they may become erratic and angry. It would be hard to control them.
Can you assist us with this, please? It'd be most helpful. Go away.
I'll do what I can.
Wonderful.
So
And then like she kind of like stares off into the distance where her siblings are, and then like they all in unison start walking.
who all is going?
It's probably just gonna be probably like 4, 5, and 7, or not 4, 5. Who are my 2 combat ones? It's 11 and
12.
11 and 12. 11 and 12. Yeah, like I say something to 11 and 12, and they start walking with us. And then who else is around here that are my own allies? Who's not going out on stage next? I'll inform them as well. So Jack Arse and Tom Bomb. There are snakes that need to be kicked out of the tents. Follow me.
Do you guys go?
I'll go with him.
And then like
I'm gonna go
kind
with
of take like the wide route around.
Yeah. I'm not moving you. I'm just moving you this way to make it easy. But
Gotcha.
yeah, you guys can circumvent go the long way.
All hops in my pocket as always.
You said northeast or northwest? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Northwest.
Okay, so yeah, up there. And then you got my siblings up there. Cool. And then I'll have one of my other siblings to like inform the rest of the performers of what's happening and what we're doing, so they know where we at.
This guy right here, he looks amazing.
Which guy?
The Tiger King one. Look at all the Tekken and all that. I love it. That's the first thing I noticed in the crowd. I was like, ooh, King.
Tiger King one. Can we get a picture pulled up here?
These guys are kind of I don't think I'll be able to add them up because it's just a token.
Yeah, it's all the way up here though.
So in the northwest stands, if you want to see what everyone's looking at, the cat corner one. Yeah. So the you see as you kind of come around the stands, you see a trio of snakes just sitting under the bleachers. The activity of the crowd kind of roused and made them scared. and so they've slithered up to the crowd. So people are kind of like, like backing up, freaking out. What do you do
Ooh.
when you come up here?
Quick question. For Mr. Ars, would these be the right size snakes that affected our friend Myron? Potentially.
Discerning from the distance of the fangs from the bite, I would say.
I guess it's
go-
up to Dimitri.
Go ahead and roll a recall knowledge. Do a nature. Yeah, you are 100% sure that these are the snakes. Almost certainly that these are the ones that bit Myron.
Without a doubt, these are the snakes.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are these actually wild snakes?
Yes.
Actually, real quick, are they wild snakes? Is this something Nix would know, or was this something like she would know that this might be her snakes?
I mean, you can ask. Yeah. You can certainly ask her.
Well, I'm not. I don't want to ask her because I don't want to insinuate, and then she gets mad at me. I want to. Is this something I like? Nix would know.
Nix would not know. No.
Okay. Well, then fuck it. I will ask her. Excuse me, ma'am. Are these your snakes? Or
She goes, no. All of my snakes are accounted for. They're all in the cages.
Is there a possibility we could find out if they were trained?
The snakes.
Yeah, I know these are like weird questions.
Nix, since you're trying to figure it out, go ahead and roll a nature. Yeah, I think that's fine. As far as your limited like knowledge goes of snake handling, these don't look like they've been handled in any kind of way.
Okay.
Not as far as you can tell.
Copy that. Well, then she's gonna like kind of like whip out her silk casters and then get ready to like grapple them from a distance and then like try and move them off outside the tent.
You just gonna grab somebody's strange snake without even finding out who they are first?
Well, apparently, I do believe that these are wild snakes now after asking the questions of our snake handler. And plus, I can grab them from a distance.
So you're actually trying to grapple them.
Yeah, or like if unless somebody can shoo them the fuck out, like I don't.
Well, I want to actually try to do something that you just picked up on with like trying to see if they were like trained or something. I want to see if they react when I like pull Fala out of my pocket, like if they try to react and pounce on us right away, because it's food technically to them since she's a mouse or a rat.
Oh, that'd be hilarious! Run them out.
Where do you place Ball?
I'm not placing. I'm just like pulling her out in my in my hand. And I'm like kind of showing the snake Fala, the snake or this. Yeah, I'm showing.
They certainly perk up, but that's not like any different than what any other snake would, even a trained snake would perk up at seeing food.
Don't want to put her on the ground.
Okay, roll a nature check.
No, I don't want to put her on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Anybody have a cold spell? I know snakes don't like the cold weather. Maybe it'll just quell them into a gentle sleep.
I got Ray of Frost.
What do you guys do?
Like,
You attack them or you try to shoo them away?
just try and shoo them away for right now. That's basically what I want to do.
Are you going to try to do that next?
I think we should capture these snakes, man. These snakes have a venom that killed Marion, right? Like if we can figure out what this venom is, maybe we can trace the snakes back down to the owner. and a snake charmer would be able to tell you that.
True.
You said trace the venom back to the owner.
No, I'm saying like trace the
Yeah, I don't
snakes.
know how we do that, but
Like if these obviously aren't like everyday snakes, right? Like random ass fucking snakes out in the fucking woods.
No, like they're like you, like from your nature, you know these are garden variety vipers. It's weird that they're in the circus right now. It's weird that they came to like a massive crowd. That's what's weird. Like they were. There's no way snakes would do this naturally.
And we can easily like take them in. Like I have a backpack. We can easily put them in the backpack and do that. And geez, these things are huge. Are they medium? Or are they like small?
They're actually tiny. But
They're tiny.
Yeah, so just
okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we can easily like wrangle them and put them
mage
into the,
hand.
yeah.
Grab one of them, wrangle them in a bag.
But I do want to see if somebody who has like a high nature afterwards, to see if we can like trace their tracks afterwards. So yeah, like D, if we can grapple them and then throw them into my backpack, and then tie it up as best as we can, we can give our Jack whatever he needs for that.
Okay. Well,
and then so people can be a little bit more safe. They can see us take care of it.
Okay, hold on. I will get the roller up and we'll initiate a combat.
First combat, bitches.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put yourselves, the ones that are over here by the snakes. Go ahead and throw yourselves on the tracker.
Oh damn it! I forgot all about it. Let me roll that again. Perfect.
All right. So the snakes, since you haven't actually made any move toward them, are not doing anything. Are you guys on the tracker?
Yeah, it shows. I got Jack with 22, me with 14, and Tombound with 14.
Why did it use that one? Sorry. I don't know why I used that encounter. And I wanted you on.
Wants to redo it.
Hold on. Just remember what you had now. And I'll put your thing on there. Why is this?
If you open up the thing, you might have like different encounters, so you might need to click over to the
I
snake
did.
one.
I was on it, but it didn't. It didn't. It went to the second encounter. Oh well. Okay. There we go. Yeah, if you just throw yourselves back on there, I'll change back to what you had. God damn it! You get put on there again. All right, whatever.
This music is amazing.
time for another Witcher playthrough.
Snake. Damn. It's all fucking up.
You can flank with your companions, right? Your animal companions and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
There
Oh
we go.
yeah, let's get those crits out of the way.
All right. So yeah, because you haven't actually approached them yet, the snakes aren't doing anything. Nix, it's on you. What are you doing?
It's on me.
It's on you.
Yeah, first thing I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna, I guess, just take a step here, and then use my silk casters to grapple this snake right here.
This one right here.
Yep.
Okay.
And I use the attack stuff for it first, or do I can just use my my athletics for it? Which one do I use? I can't remember.
Or grapple.
Yeah, it's with my weapon, so
Did we come up with something back then? I don't remember. Because I know we did some special shit for your stuff.
yeah, it's
I don't
it's in the
remember.
stuff. So it's like the like the wire gauntlets that like can extend out and then kind of do like I can't even think of any of the enemies. Like you watch Demon Slayer, right?
Yes.
You know how the spider demons were doing like their threads and
No,
doing things like that.
I know what you're talking about. I'm saying I don't know the rules that we came up with.
Oh. I remember specifically we were just building like it was basically like spike gauntlets, but like with the wire stuff we considered it a flail, and then you just gave it a set group of traits. Hold on, Shawnee, so I'm doing something. And this. Is anybody there?
I'm here.
No.
Sound like you were talking to someone else.
No, I was. But we gave it the whole agile finesse thing, and then because it was basically like a gauntlet, we kept it as the free hand, and then all we did was give it the grapple, reach, and trip, and it does 1d4.
Okay, then we were just using whatever the normal grapple rules are. I think that's just what we're using.
Okay. Jesus.
That's versus its fortitude DC. And yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Hey.
I think, and then for my last one, I'm just gonna have Baby Doll step up and then try and grapple it as well.
Okay. That's gonna be enough. Yeah, Baby Doll's able to kind of reach out and just quickly grab it in their hands.
Yep. And then I guess on the next turn, we'll just like dump it into the backpack.
Okay. Tom Bomb.
I'm gonna go ahead and I want to cast Mage Hand and pick one up and throw them in a bag.
Okay. Can you put Mage Hand on? Is there a okay, so one unattended object, light bulk or less. That made one unattended object. Whatever. I'm fine with that. And that's all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. You're putting it in the backpack, right?
Yep.
Go ahead and make a nature check. Because who has the backpack?
I think Nick's does, I think.
I do next. Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's not going to be it's going to be a 21 to actually put it in the backpack, because it's going nuts, obviously, right now.
Slips its way out of the mage hand.
Yeah. You can definitely give it another go. Well, how many? Oh no, that's a 2 action for a mage hand.
Would it still have the grapple condition with the mage hand?
To be honest, I don't know. I would assume so.
Okay.
We'll just roll with it.
I'm just gonna hold this thing in the air then with my mage hand until next round then.
Jack.
I want to attempt to grapple the last one. Snag him up.
Which one? Because these two are grappled. This one's actually like kind of floating right now over here. So these two are grappled.
They're
Let's
water.
put-
Well, I'll try to grab the last one so it doesn't take off.
Emery, go put your mask on the hook and go eat.
yeah, go
That's
ahead.
right.
Athletics, yeah.
Don't bite me, you son of a bitch.
That's able to do it. Yeah. I think you're able to grab onto it.
So I just grab him by his neck so he can't fang me, and I'm just like holding him up like, oh yo.
Yeah. So the one that's floating in the air, it's still close enough, and it's gonna strike out at a Utah bomb. Uh, 19. Is that it? Tom bomb.
Yeah, it hits. Sorry.
And then go ahead and roll a fortitude save. So, yeah, you're able to stave off that poison. It's going to keep snapping. It's freaked out. Roll another 4. Solid, sir.
Woo!
Let's go.
Yes, you missed finally. Oh, no more fort saves for now.
Right on. So, yeah, this one is gonna try and bite at you, Jack. Doing its best. It's gonna come at you. See if that's a miss.
16 is a hit.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Roll that fortitude save, good sir. Solid save. I'm just gonna roll both of the other two attacks.
19 and 18 both hit.
That's it. All right. 2 fortitude saves, please.
Oh shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, the second one saves, but the first one crit happens on. I forget what happens on a poison. Crit fail for poison. Does it go to stage 2?
Yeah, I think it goes to stage 2.
Copy. 5 poison. That one's gonna just snap at Baby Doll.
Solid misses, bro.
All of them misses. Goddamn.
Lucky you.
Nix, it's back to you.
I guess I'm gonna can me and Baby Doll like combo this one snake and put it in the bag together? Is that possible?
Like yeah, you have to use your action and then I basically roll.
No. I'm fine with using my actions for it. Like, can I get like advantage on it, and then I
She
can
can-
burn like 2 actions basically?
I mean, you can have her assist. That's just
Okay,
how,
yeah.
That's how it works.
Okay, so
You spend an
roll
action with
her.
her assist.
So roll her at Baby Doll's athletics first,
Yes,
and then if I get it, it goes towards my my roll.
correct. Yeah, and that's a solid
Okay.
assist.
Okay, cool. And then next we'll roll. So I would get the. I'm just using the nanite surge, but it for the +2. That's all that is.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to get that snake in the bag.
Sweet.
To be top.
How many actions would that count for?
I would say I'd say that's probably your full deal.
Full deal. I'm cool with it. Thank you.
Yep. Dead. Not really. Tom Bomb.
I'm gonna go ahead and I want to go ahead and try to use the mage hand and put it in the bag again.
Okay.
Look at that.
That's a solid roll, man. Yeah, you're able to get in there.
Get that snake out of here. And then, would that be one action or? Because I guess like struggling and concentrating with the mage hand, and then trying to grapple it probably with my own hand to get it in the bag.
I'm fine saying it's one action. I'm fine.
One. Okay, I was just gonna say maybe even start moving up here so I can help.
Okay.
Jack get this one
For
going.
sure. That's gonna be your full turn.
Yes, sir.
All right, Jack.
All right, I'm gonna try to bag up this last bad boy right here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that nature. For y'all, and sorry, I didn't make it clear, because y'all were, the mage hand was well making it harder to put it in the backpack, but 16 is fine for those who are using their hands.
Cool.
So yeah, you're able to get that sucker in there. You guys got all three snakes into the bag. The surrounding crowd thanks you.
Yeah, do we get a nice applause from them?
Oh yeah.
Yay!
You get a nice
Hey.
little.
So I'm like waving my hand, but it's starting to swell up from like snake venom.
Right.
As he's walking back to the back, I'm going to use battle medicine to give him a quick heal.
Okay.
I wanna walk up to our snake lady and ask her if she's gonna help us with trying to figure out what we're trying to figure out with these snakes.
So what are you saying to her?
Like I want to ask her to assist us with the snakes on trying to maybe extract some venom, and just clarifying that this is the same exact venom that killed Myron as well, and kind of see. I mean,
I'll tell you right now. Like you guys are with Jack's roll, you Jack is 100% on point and knows that this was the snake.
Okay.
Like these were the snakes. This was the venom.
I mean, I guess then I just kind of want to see how she's reacting to us catching them because she said they were wild snakes and we should let them in the wild. Like, is she?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead
Oh
and
yeah, that's a good point.
go ahead and who's trying to like gain insight onto how she's looking.
Guess that'd be Tom Bomb more than anybody since he's focused in on it.
Tom Bomb, go ahead and roll that perception. Yeah. I mean, Tom Bomb, she looks fine. She looks more relieved than anything that you guys were able to get the snakes.
Just kind of ease the mind of, hey, we have a snake empress. She wanted us to just shoo these snakes away, but these could be the exact same snakes that killed Myron. Okay, she's fine. She's in the clear.
Sure.
D, are there any tracks
Tracks up there, up near
for
the
the
stands.
snake? Yes, for the snakes. Can we like retrace their tracks?
Who's gonna try and track it?
My survival's not amazing.
We could let Paula.
shit. Neither is mine.
I can guide you.
It's got to be someone who was up there, Arcadia.
I cast guidance on you.
You said it's for survival?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't got any pluses on survival. Sorry, y'all.
Nix can try. I actually want to try.
Okay.
And then sorry. You said that you added guidance, Levi?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do. No, I don't see shit, man.
They look like
What's the snake lady's name again?
Eliza.
Eliza. Can we Eliza, can you see if you can trace the tracks of these snakes?
Well, I'm not a tracker, but I can do what I can. It's gonna be a minus 5 for her.
Oh, bloody hell!
She gives it an honest effort, but as she said, she's not a tracker.
I was gonna say she just crit failed. She just ruined the track. She just stepped all over them.
Yeah, so that was happening while Mordain was doing her act, but now the finale is here. So Kirito, you have 3 acts to introduce. Got hold on, I'm writing them in the chat.
Thank you very much.
Rumple Teaser, Devil, River, Acadia, and the Flamboni Sisters.
Oh, D, did we get any performance points for grabbing
You
these
did.
snakes?
You did. You got excited.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah, you got 2 excitement points for that. So you got 6 to make up if you want to get a full payout. And this is the last act, so it's on the last actors.
Thank
Right.
you.
Better knock it
Thank
out the
you.
park, Luke.
Please have a big hand for Mordain the magician. And if you notice the snake wranglers in the corner. But now we have our grand finale. Rumple Teaser, Devil River Arcadia, and the Flamboni sisters. Please give them a hand, give them applause.
Crowd goes nuts. While Rumple Teaser, how do you enter the ring?
Victor, Calvin, do you have any preference on how we set up in these 3 rings? Are the acrobats going to be on the outside with the flamey
That's what
people in the middle?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll take the edges and they can take the middle.
Solid.
Yeet.
Solid.
then she comes over here, very similar to how she did this earlier. Flippity, 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 flip into the center.
Mhm.
And then she's doing an aerial act, like pink with all like the silk ribbon thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
Pink looked good doing it too.
Okay, so you're doing an aerial trick.
Yes,
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
that one. Okay, and that's gonna be acrobatics.
Oh yeah, I think that's a crit too.
Damn, you said 16 was the DC.
Yeah, so
That's
you
big time.
so yeah, you come out and it's like a showstopper already. Come out and you do this long backwards. You're flipping backwards all the way to the ring. You do this like triple somersault into the actual ring, and people they just go nuts for it. The anticipation is at max now. Max is out of 20. But I'm giving you a couple of excitement points for that. So you have 15 excitement. You got 5 to make up. Arcadia, how do you enter the ring?
So I enter using Agile, and I'll be using a tightrope for mine. So I'll kind of gracefully flip up onto it, and as I grab the rope, I'm gonna do like a twirl to flip over the rope like a gymnast and like land on the tightrope.
Okay. Are you coming in from like above the stage?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey, did our hero points we can use in for a fortune roll, correct? For like that.
No, yeah.
If
Speaking of hero points,
well, then there you go.
There's another fucking crit.
That's another crit. Just thought I'd throw out the hero point thing.
Yeah, Arcadia, you know the lights show up. They pan up to you as you're coming out onto the rope, and you give it just a little bit of extra flair, and you just actually start cartwheeling on the rope, and that sends everyone nuts. And then as you two are doing your acrobatics, if I could find the other sister, the Flambonis come out. You know, Vita's the actual like fire breather, so she's taking in her. She has a big old torch, eats the flame, and then just starts spitting it out with looks like with dragon wings coming out of her back. And Advi is the fire juggler. She's kind of dancing around Vita as she
it's hot fire.
Spits that hot fire. So she's gonna assist. She assists very well. It's just enough. Yeah. So yeah, the finale is popping off with a bang. You know, Rumpelteazer and Arcadia are stars of the finale right now.
So we're 2 points away right now, right?
Correct.
Bring it home.
Should be at 18. 18 out of 20.
Not Felice. Bring it home.
So yeah, so Misty, you can try to bring it home, just with a -5 trick check. What are you gonna do?
We will try and bring it home, do the cool aerialist bit, and then we'll see if I can knock it out of the park.
What is she doing?
She's gonna do the bit where she spins really fast and then kind of lets it go. Foop, foop, foop. She looks like she's gonna fall and then catches it at the very end.
Okay.
Where she actually falls.
Solid,
Hopefully.
solid.
I'm just gonna minus in my head because I'm not as smart as you guys to put it.
That's all I've been doing.
Oh, I'm gonna use
Oh,
a
no.
hero point.
Okay.
Everybody else has too, so we'll see how that goes. Try again.
Fuck yeah.
Mm.
Booyah.
That does it. Yeah, 18. Yeah, it's an amazing show as you're trolling around. You actually spin this like divot at your feet and then around the in a circle as the ribbons are hitting. And yeah, the crowd is going nuts. Arcadia, what are you doing?
I am going to try to pretty much do like the somersault and land on my hands and walk across the tightrope that way.
Okay.
Crit, baby.
Good
Oh,
Man.
nice. Nice
Yeah,
finish.
you absolutely bring it home, man. It's
Man.
that's an absolute showstopper. It brought down the house. You pull that stunt off, and people just go fucking nuts. As you're doing that, the Flambonis are making a gigantic fire wheel around them and spinning it up from their feet to above them to rise up. It actually is coming up as you're doing your trick, and as Misty is finishing her spin. There's that.
Also, so they like highlight everybody else's thing as well as theirs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
basically.
that's dope.
So,
Okay, that's
so
sick.
it's lighting them up as they go, as you guys finish up. Abby kind of stumbles a little bit. The flames don't go quite right, but Abby is going for it. Oh, solid. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, you guys.
shit!
So yeah, the flames spin up, and it just highlights both Rumpel Teaser and Arcadia as they finish up their act. Well, actually, you have one more chance, but you have maxed out. You did hit max excitement. So do you push on, or do you take it home?
Bow out.
Calling it good. I'm calling it
Bow
good.
out.
I'm not breaking my leg. We're maxed out.
How high is the tightrope?
Oh gosh.
The
Oh,
rope's like I'd say like 40 feet off the ground.
Okay. So to end it, I will literally flip off the tightrope and try to use my acrobatics to cushion the fall.
Okay.
But I also have a feat that will assist with that if I can pull it up on the character sheet. I have catfall.
talking about cat
so-
fall. Cat fall.
Ew.
Solid.
It
Nice.
lessens the
Gotta
fall
love
by like
Catfall.
5 feet.
Love
10
Catfall.
feet.
And I'm an expert, so it's 25 feet shorter for me.
Okay.
Even better. Jeez.
So you're going for the last roll, the last trick?
Yep.
Roll it, brother.
God dang.
All out. Let's go.
Right on.
God dang.
Plus one. You got it.
That's
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's in it, and you do that, and as you're flipping up, you actually jump through the ring of fire. You actually swing and flip through the ring of fire, and like the crowd actually goes silent when you do that. You flip through it, and then you land on your feet, bring up your hands, and everyone loses their shit. You guys absolutely killed it with the finale.
Woo, I knew to put it. That's what I'm talking about.
Goddamn. That was
That's
solid.
it.
That was absolutely solid. Yeah, the crowd is going nuts. Kirito, how do you sign off?
Yeah, so I'm gonna like, cheer the performers and laugh and just be very jovial, right? And
Mhm.
then I'm gonna go out to the front of the center stage. If I can find my fucking mouse. Here I am. So I go out to the front of the people and I'm just like, thank you so much for coming here tonight. Thank you so much for watching us perform. Uh, it's been our pleasure. We have been the Circus of Wayward Wonders. And if you could just please exit safely and go home safely, and you guys all have a great evening. And then I am going to summon my instrument, which will be a violin, and then I want to play like a jovial, quick tune to like, so it's just not like silence, in the crowd, just like
Oh,
something
sure.
for them to leave to.
You guys in the backstage come out for a final bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all line up
Yeah.
in the middle stage and give a quick bow.
Yeah, the entire circus comes out, to rapturous applause. You guys give a final bow and play the people out. Maybe even still doing like a little bit of tumbling and stuff for the crowd as they leave. But yeah, you guys knocked it out of the park with your first circus.
Woo!
Absolutely killed it.
Hell
Well
yeah.
done.
Straight.
Well done.
I got a question.
Good shit to our showstoppers.
Did the last thing, I knew we already hit it, but did that count like towards the next show, or did it do anything?
No, it doesn't count towards the next show. It's just for the show that you're doing.
Okay.
Does
Uh,
it count towards more of a payout or prestige?
No, once you hit
Nah.
max anticipation, and you matched it with the excitement, you're getting the max payout.
After that, what's that look like? I'm excited.
So let's see. It's I believe it's prestige times. Hold on, where is that?
Earning and spending payout. So prestige plus final anticipation equals payout.
Yeah, prestige plus final excitement times 1.5 or 1/4 actually. Sorry.
If the PCs fail to generate more excitement than anticipation, their failure is 1/4. But if the show was a critical success, the payout is doubled.
Right. I
This
think
doubling stack.
I believe this was a critical success. I think.
Well, the way you have it here is if it's a successful performance, it's prestige plus final anticipation. So what does that mean? So is it 20 plus 20 or
No, prestige is the like prestige or circuses. Your prestige is 1, so it'd be 21. 21 plus 5. But that's for if I believe that's if you don't. That's if you don't match excitement. If you match excitement, then you get prestige plus final excitement times 1/4.
that says if it fails?
Am I reading that wrong? I think because
If the PC fails to generate more excitement than anticipation, the show is a failure. Calculate the payout excitement instead of anticipation,
it is.
then multiply the final amount by 1/4.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so this would be 21 gold. Yeah, it'd be 21 gold.
Right. So it'd be 42 gold because a critical success, right? Or no?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll with it because you guys
Okay.
did awesome, especially that final act.
Okay.
So we can go with 40 gold, but the gold from the circus can only be used on the circus, like for like upgrades and shit like that,
Copy.
and for advertising and all that other whatnot. Yeah, so the crowd disperses, and you guys kind of, usher everyone out. The lights go out. You guys kind of start cleaning up, getting everything shut down, and then you head back to pick up Myron's body. Figure you've learned as much as you can from that area. Then you retire to the circus game.
We tell everybody about the snakes that we found.
So, as after it takes about like an hour, everyone's kind of cleaned up as much as they can, and they're huddling around this campfire. Even though the show was obviously a resounding success, most of the faces are pretty somber. Folks are kind of still a bit freaked out that someone, Myron obviously died. Some of the whispers are kind of going around. Folks were kind of like you, kind of whispering about Eliza. Some were going like, maybe like, were we sabotaged? Like, what was going on? Like, some of these things seemed a little weird. Like, Axel was talking about his birds. He's like, they don't normally act that way. It feels intentional. What's happened? So the Professor Zarlian comes up to you guys. He says, "Listen, everyone's a bit rattled. You all have adventuring experience. Would you mind looking into what happened to Myron before the night is out? Most of the people are too scared to go to sleep. Would you mind?"
Of course not. We
Not
are
at
part
all.
of this family.
We'll do what we can.
I appreciate it. There's obviously a lot going on, but we'll try to assist in any way we can. Well, for the most part, most of the people here are probably not going to do much, I'll be honest with you. But we'll do as we can. You might want to check Myron's wagon first, if nothing else. Perhaps you'll find some clues there. And Myron's wagon is right here. You can see it's very very flamboyant. It's got advertisements all across it. You see some of the advertisements that were advertisements for the Great Obus and Rumpel Teaser on the side. But what do you guys do?
I'll go over there and start inspecting it as best as I can.
Yeah, same.
If I possibly can, like look at everything and probably like go inside and I kind of like do it like a forensics thing. Is there a possibility to see if we can see who's come in and who's come out? It's hard to explain. I don't know.
Sure. So you want to search the area.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll. What is it?
Perception.
Perception, yeah. Okay.
That's trash.
So you, excuse me. So you, this is in the way. Get the hell out of here. So you come up to the wagon. You're looking around it, and you, where are you at next?
I'm sorry.
And sorry that the wagons they're not to scale. They're supposed to be like basically twice the size they are.
Gotcha.
See on the map. So you're looking around, and you jiggle the door handle, and it just falls off the hinge, and you get a blast of some sort of like it feels like pollen.
Huh. Is it affecting me in any way, shape, or form?
Yep.
Let's see.
I guess so.
It sure is, fam.
So let's see. So hallucinogenic pollen. Creature hit by the trapped pollen must succeed at a DC 20 will save. Or just confused. Okay, so yeah, I didn't need to do the attack. I don't think.
Thank goodness.
Oh no, yeah, no, it hits you. So yeah, you do have to do the DC 20 will save.
Nope.
Ah, damn.
Sir. So,
It's a crit failure too, my dude.
I see that.
used for 1 round, and it takes as to the penalty for the next 2 hours.
That's fucking brutal.
Well, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have done all that. But fuck a duck. Oh, a critical. Jesus Christ.
And where was this at?
This is over here.
I definitely would have had Baby Doll touch the fucking door before me.
You can have her go inside.
6. Allow me.
Yeah, I'm fucking confused and unawares right now. Like, I'm not doing anything.
So, I kind of just gently move him out the way, and I go in.
Yeah, you see. You see it initially what actually sprayed number 6, and there are these plants that are sitting there, and you see 4 of them, kind of like situated all around the cabin. The one nearest to the door was what sprayed. Are you at the entrance of the wagon?
Yes.
Okay. Do you walk in? What do you do?
So I want to like take a quick perception check to see if I see any more of these flowers that might get triggered.
Sure. Yeah, you see 4 of them. They're and 3 of them are primed and ready to go. It looks like.
Is there like, can I do like maybe a nature check to see if I could like disable them, possibly?
It would take do a recall knowledge nature. You aren't quite sure, but you think you could try to move them, and that would, like, if you move them carefully, you might be able to. That's what you think at least, but you're not sure. You feel you can move them carefully.
I'm gonna attempt it.
Make another nature check. As you attempt to move it, the pollen bursts right in your face.
Yeah, I picture like number 6 being like Alpha 5. Like, aye.
I think that will save, does it? Obviously, it's 20. Yeah. So you're good on that one. So yeah, it looks like your initial conclusion may not have been correct. So what do you do?
Before he figures it out, I want to push him into the rest of them.
Are you actually going to do that?
Yeah.
I think that's an opposing grapple. Or no, that's a grapple versus fortitude DC.
Yeah, it's just athletics, yeah. I'm pretty sure River's got some stout fortitude.
Yeah, I'm just like, just take all of them. It's not very good. Very half-heartedly. I'm like, just take them all.
And like rubbing his back.
18. So that's a crit fail.
And
He
Jack,
hurts his own hand.
you try you go to push Arcadia, saying like just go in there, but he just doesn't move. He just no sells it.
Do we know of Myron having these in here? Like, did he ever booby trap his own shit that we know
You want to ask someone?
of? I guess I'll just like say it out loud to people. Like, do you guys ever recall him talking about trapping his? Like, does he ever do this? I don't think I've ever seen this.
Yeah, they all kind of shake their head. Mordain says, "I've never seen him do anything like that. That's not like Myron. He wouldn't have the time to do that. Still how busy he's flitting about all the time."
No.
And I do a survival check to see if I see like any evidence of someone tampering in here, or footprints, or anything like that, or a perception check. I don't know what that would be.
Yeah. Go ahead and do a survival.
I don't think I see anything.
You can try again at -5.
Sure.
What do you mean I could have?
That's solid.
Yeah.
You're able to see those same rat tracks again. Like they're like all around the cabin, and then they kind of move off to the west. Make another.
Exit from the other side.
No, like they don't exit from the wagon. Like it seems like they were like kind of crowding around the wagon right here, and then they went like this to the west. Make a River, since you're looking in the wagon. Make another perception check. Okay, yeah. You see, kind of among as you're looking in, you see kind of among Myron's like personal effects. You see like an open letter on the like on his like desk area, but it's like covered in pollen and far back enough that you would have to actually go into the wagon to get it.
Send baby doll.
So I'm gonna just power right through these flowers and go get it.
Okay, that's gonna be 4 separate attacks.
I'm literally trying to tell you, baby doll can go in. She's a construct. It doesn't affect her.
Okay.
Okay, send him baby doll in.
Yeah, just send baby. I'm gonna step back and send baby doll in. Have
So
her
do
grab it.
Do constructs not have mental effects?
Yeah, none of it. Like,
Are they immune to it?
because it's under the construct like trait, I guess.
Mhm.
I'll pull it up. Appendix creature's trait. Because they can't be dazzled, poisoned, something else. Yeah, their constructs are often mindless, so they are immune to bleed, death effects, disease, healing, necromancy, non-lethal, poisons, doom, drain, fatigue, paralyzed, sick, unconscious conditions. So I'm wondering, would that even affect would that affect baby doll at all as a poison?
It's not
Is it
poison.
a poison? It's not.
It's a confused state, and then they have to make the DC 20 will save for.
But it's mindless, so it doesn't. Would that affect it though? That's what I'm saying.
That's why I don't think it does.
Okay, so yeah, the safe bet is to send baby doll in.
Yeah,
because I'm technically controlling it.
Because it just takes -2 to perception checks and saves against mental effects.
Yeah.
That's all that would happen to it. If that doesn't matter to it, then yeah, there you go.
So we grab it, baby doll shakes off the dust, and then we can examine the letter as a unit.
Okay. Yeah, as you As you are you just specifically looking at it, number 6, or is anyone else trying to read it?
I'd be
Anybody
right
else?
there with it.
I'd
since
take a
I'm
look.
The one that
Okay.
Yeah.
mainly seen it.
Yeah, as you read it, you see it as a letter from Landry, but it doesn't seem like it has anything to do with the current situation.
I wish to thank you again.
So the only
Hmm.
the only other thing that you saw was just the rat tracks heading off west.
Can I track them?
They're
Or
pretty clear up until the river, up until the little creek there.
Rats can swim.
so can I.
There you go. Hi ho,
Um,
river.
as you
Yeah, with that. Which
Are you
way does
heading-
the river run?
runs north to south.
Okay.
It's really more like a creek. It's really not that big.
So would we not be able to see tracks on the other side, or?
Well, you got to get over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the tracks.
Number 6, as you're pulling close to the bank, Alandriel pulls you aside and says, "Number 6, if you're going to the other bank where the lab is, can you please check on it? I saw it looked as if there was something sticking out through the back of it. I did not want to get any closer due to past events. Please, can you check on it?"
Of course. Yeah, you said the back of the what? I'm sorry.
The lab. It's just what he calls his wagon.
Of course. I shall send one of my siblings over there as well to assist. And I'll take 11 and 12 with me, and I'll have them look at the back.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
not-
you can only control one. If someone wants to control another, they would have to be the one to speak up on it.
Copy that. Well, I will take 11 with me at least.
Okay.
Why are you not moving?
It's 10:30. Does people got to go?
Yeah, I gotta bounce.
All right.
Yeah. We'll cut it there for tonight.
Copy, copy.
Thank you, everyone. That was awesome. Awesome circus show.
Hell yeah. GG's.
Sweet. Thank you very much.
Made
Good
up
shit,
like
y'all.
on that one.
Stop police is the go.
I wasn't
Sorry.
alone out there. We did it together.
Sorry, Missy. I didn't get to you a whole lot tonight.
That's fine. We'll get there.
Hope y'all have fun.
Hell yeah.
Glad, glad.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
GG's,
I'm good.
friends.
I'm good for next week.